When we ended last Lord's Day, I had an idea of what I wanted to do today, and that's good that you have an idea 7 days ahead of time. It's also dangerous. It gives you a lot of time to work on that idea. And so what I've done since last week is I've come up with another idea. And the idea I had at the end of last week, Lord willing, we will come back to next week. I finished last week, and we were at the end of the book of 2 Chronicles talking about a man by the name of Cyrus, the anointed of God, who would be this messianic figure who would send the people back to Jerusalem, and they would rebuild the temple. And as I thought about that, I wanted us to make our way to the New Testament today in the book of Matthew and think more deeply about the subject of Jesus being the Messiah. And as I worked on that, and I realized that between ending with Cyrus and getting to Jesus, there was kind of a gap. And to just start off with how Matthew presents Jesus as the Messiah, which I hope to do next Lord's Day, seemed like too big of a jump. And so what I want to do today is, in some sense, start where we left off, build somewhat of a bridge to get to where I want to go next week, Lord willing, in presenting Jesus as the Messiah. And specifically for next week, and I say that now, and next week may come along, and I may push it down another week, what I hope to look at next Lord's Day is Matthew chapter 16 and Peter's confession of Jesus being the Christ. You remember the conversation Jesus has with the men, who do people say that I am? And then he looks at them and says, who do you say that I am? And they say, or Peter speaks for them and says, believe you're the Christ, the Son of the living God. That is a dramatic, and we're going to see